Scorekeeper. I'm the host, Leonard. Got my main man, G-Tuck, over here.
It's fucking hot.
Got my other man, Dylan.
What's up? Enjoying this nice, cool, refreshing Fresca.
Everybody's hating on me for my Fresca, but I love it.
I hadn't seen Fresca since I was like fucking 6th grade. I want to know where you found this shit.
At Walmart.
Bullshit.
$1, Walmart.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty banging, I guess.
Now we need to get sponsored by Fresca.
Yeah.
The official drink of my brother's Scorekeeper.
Tastes even better if it had rum in it.
I don't know about that. I don't think Fresca mixes well.
Nah, if it's Malibu, it would. That shit mixes with everything.
Hell yeah.
If y'all have any Fresca drink ideas, let us know.
Yeah. Drop it down in the comment box.
We'll fucking try it.
So, guys, week 1 has officially, well, actually, it ain't officially ended because right now we still got one more game left on the recording of this podcast. But nonetheless, it's been a solid week 1 full of bullshit.
Yeah, been a fucking insane week 1 would be the way to put it because it was like utter fucking chaos, let's be honest. Craziest opening weekend I personally can recall in my lifetime.
Since
for
2008.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, right now, the way it shapes up, like we mentioned before, that 2007 season, which is kind of everybody agrees was the craziest college football season ever. We could trend toward that. I mean, that's a high bar to live up to, but after week 1, the way it went, I mean, man, it was crazy. I mean, there's a lot of inconsistency.
Fucking upset galore.
Plenty.
A lot of top 5 Heisman finalists, so-called finalists.
Yeah, this was like Heisman curse gone fucking sideways week 1. I feel like everybody that was in that list really, like, just completely ate shit. It just did not get off to a good start.
Not at
I mean,
all.
of course, they could still rebound and get back in it, but fuck, it got off to a rough start. Like,
Yeah,
it was
did, for
terrible.
So, for this episode, we're going to be recapping week 1. Then we'll get into our week 2 matchups, see what we got going this next week. Then we're going to talk about some of our playoff picks, see who we have.
Never too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, especially after week 1, there's a lot of teams that are questionable. Didn't really impress much at all. And then we'll finish it off with the game of the week, Mac Daddy game of the week, actually.
Cat Daddy, Mac Daddy, motherfucker.
That's right, yeah. Cat Daddy, Mac Daddy, bitching.
So that's what we're going to do this week, but
We got to get like a sound effect in there or something. I'm telling you, we got to do this soon. Like, it's got to be like a cat growl or something like.
I got to move that.
I got y'all.
I got to stop playing with that pen. I'm going to just keep clicking it and clicking it.
I'm not even, no comment.
You just edit that out, Garrett.
No, you want us to stay on YouTube and on the air? I'll control myself.
So, getting started off on the week 1 recaps. I don't really know where to even start from this because there's so much shit.
Where do we begin?
A lot of shit to dig into, man. A lot of shit.
I guess we could start with looking at just looking at the recap on like the Thursday game. We'll start with the Ohio State game. What do y'all think about that?
Oh, a lot of questions.
Slug ass bitch fest.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think, I understand, like, they ended up getting it done. You know, they won by a couple TDs, finished pretty well. But I, for one, I'm not saying they're just pure trash and that they're going to, win 6 games this year. But I think everybody gave Stroud too much credit in the second half. The first half, he looked like a freshman. He looked the moment was a little too big, which is understandable. Most freshmen, first half they ever started QB, they are that way. But the second half, everybody gets caught in he threw for 236 and, 3 or 4 touchdowns. I'm like, yeah, he had 5 completions to get that. His fucking receivers cooked their secondary.
2 of them passes.
And they were gone and wide open. I could have threw those fucking passes.
It's like the first half, he looked like a freshman, and then second half, he looked definitely like a damn freshman.
Yeah, I mean, most of them weren't really even deep throws either. Like, they were crossing routes primarily. That one to Garrett Wilson was the deepest one, but it still wasn't a bomb like we seen, like, Bryce Young throw. Like, it wasn't like that. So, I think the kid's talented. I mean, you can see little glimpses of it, but I'm not sold on him yet because I think if they play a team that, again, can sell out and stop the run and play bump and run coverage with the receivers, it's going to be difficult because I didn't see him make any tight throws.
The Florida State game looked more promising.
Yeah. I mean, and defensively, their linebackers look to have a lot of the same issues they had last year when we see them in the playoff.
So,
Yeah, they didn't look that great on defense.
No, they really didn't get too much pressure on
No, I mean,
Minnesota's
honestly, if
quarterback.
Minnesota opens up the fucking playbook, passes it a little bit more, I didn't really understand that. That was my one complaint. Like, I understand they were running the ball great with Mo, but you have a third-year quarterback. Let him throw the fucking ball. I didn't understand that. Like, because most time he threw minus one throw that I can recall, he made good decisions, which you would expect. He's a vet. Like, this is a guy who was your starting quarterback 2 years ago when you won the New Year's Six game against Auburn. I mean, the guy's played in big games before. He knows what to do. I mean, they were just a little too conservative, in my opinion.
Well, that too, and then after Muhammad went down, they seemed to keep trying to run the ball when they should have.
Yeah, that shit wasn't happening, man. Because I mean, their line did a pretty good job, and that was a vet O line, but he was helping a lot too because he's like a damn bowling ball. You know, he was running so damn
little
hard.
razor blades.
Overall, again, I mean, they picked it up, they got the win, but
they got the W.
But only thing I gotta say, keep your head up, Minnesota, because you're going places.
yeah, I mean, hats off to Minnesota. I mean, they showed up, they was ready to go.
Their fans were ecstatic.
They played a game.
I mean,
They don't get, like we talked about, they don't get that defensive touchdown from the big guy. That's a totally different game.
That's a different ball game.
Totally different game. They may find a way to win it at that point. I mean, and most people didn't give Minnesota a chance in that game. I didn't understand that. That was a tough situation for them to open up their season on, being for Ohio State Thursday night with a freshman QB in a rough environment. And again, I'm sure Stroud will get better week to week, but I don't know that either. I mean, I could easily see him too playing a team if they're good enough defensively, because that's what again killed Minnesota. They couldn't sell out and stop the run because their corners couldn't hang with them.
Yeah.
Well, then when they didn't do that and they weren't selling out and stop the run, they were getting destroyed.
Yeah.
It was like pick your poison, basically.
But that game was so good to see finally a full pack stadium.
Oh, yeah, man, it was awesome. It was awesome. I mean, I wish it would have went, the other way, but it was really cool, man. They were rocking, they were ready to go.
Very electrifying stadium.
The whole game, I kept doing this little thing. Every time Minnesota was playing good, I'd sit there and I'd stick a shovel on the ground, throw it dirt. I'm like, keep digging.
come on with it.
But Minnesota definitely impressed me. Probably impressed a lot of people.
Well, people need to quit underselling PJ Fleck as a fucking coach. Like, that's one thing that really pisses me off because he has done a phenomenal job when he was at Western Michigan and since he's been there. I mean, give the guys flowers, man. He's doing a lot with less than most people do. I mean, I know he's recruited pretty well for it to be Minnesota, but it's still Minnesota. Let's be real. They're not going to recruit like Ohio State or Michigan. It's not going to happen.
No, that's not going to happen. And besides being that almost an upset on the freaking second day of the week.
Yeah, that should have been a precursor.
Oh yeah, like
We hit on and that was Thursday's big night game. There was a couple other good games on Thursday, but none bigger than that. But then we move on to Friday's game against North Carolina and Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech taking that one with a 17-10 victory over the number 10 South
Go
Carolina
to hell, G
Tar Heels.
Wipe
I
that smirk
told
off your face.
I told y'all. Enter Sandman. Come on with it.
Yeah, well, it was looking a lot
Yeah.
like the fucking Unforgiven halfway through the game because they just did not have it. North Carolina was flat from the start, and Virginia Tech, this is what happened. They played that Metallica song, they came out and hit them straight in the fucking mouth.
Yeah,
and
it
them some
was.
bitches faded to black.
Yeah.
And guess what? Now Mac Brown is pissed because nothing else matters.
Yeah. But
Damn.
that was awesome to see the video. Did y'all see the video of the when they came in on the Entered Sandman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was watching it live at the time, and man, it was just giving me chills.
Yeah.
It was really cool. They had the troops out there.
Yeah.
I really love that. That was cool.
That- that's what-
obviously,
that's what
what
gave
they've
me the
all been
chills
through
right there.
recently.
Yeah,
Everybody in
yeah.
that military branch community. That was awesome to see them out there getting them fired up and giving them something cool like that. So hats off to VT for that too. But man, them boys was ready to play. Man,
Yeah,
I mean
they was.
they came out and they got after. It looked like old school VT to be honest, especially on defense. Like they looked dominant on defense.
whatchamacallit was coaching for his job at that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if one
Oh,
thing
yeah.
knew, he was like, all right, guys, fucking we got to get a damn W or I'm probably out of this motherfucker by the night.
But I seen a stat that talk about North Carolina. They have been in the top 10 they've been in top 10 for the last 25 years, something like that. In them games, they have been 1-3.
Yes, they have shit the bed every time. I
That's
heard that stat as
terrible.
well.
That is terrible. How
It
you gonna,
is.
How you gonna be a school on the rise to be against Clemson and
Well,
you're doing that?
And I feel, I felt as clueless as that fucking look Mac Brown had on his face at the end of the game. He looked like he looked like that guy. He's like 99% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Like that's what he looked like. And it's sad to me because, Sam Howell, he should have played better, no doubt. He didn't execute either. But I couldn't help but half-ass feel sorry for him, too, because them receivers just did not make a play. Like, it was crazy to me. Like, they're way more talented than what they played.
Yeah.
no doubt.
And I know those guys are new getting on the field with playing times. They lost their top targets from a year ago. But it's like, dude, when you got your QB out here and he made some plays, I remember that one throw that we've seen him make at the end of the game was almost similar to that Pat Mahomes throw in
Yeah,
the
he's
Super Bowl.
on the ground and still made it.
Still got the throw off, and then the guy dropped it, I think. If I remember right, he dropped it. And it's like, dude, your quarterback makes a play like that, you got to finish that. I mean, the guy's fighting for his life, trying to make every play he can, and you got to meet him halfway at some point.
No, yeah.
Big disappointment, though, as we all know. I had them in my top 4 playoffs, so.
I did
Yeah,
too.
it don't look like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nobody really else. Well, there's one other team that might push for the ACC. We'll get into that a little bit later. Looking at you, Florida State. But yeah, that game right there was the first upset of this week.
I kind of knew then, too, when it happened. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, this was a bad weekend to be a gambling man.
Oh yeah.
Bad weekend, because those people lost some damn money this
A lot
weekend.
of
Big
people.
time.
Some
A lot
people
of
lost their damn house, everything.
So just getting off to some of the week. That's pretty much big game of the week on that one.
Hey,
or
there's somebody
the
that
day.
played Thursday night we ain't talked about yet.
Crap. This doesn't show who's played.
Oh, I can already tell you who it is.
I don't know if I can forgot.
Tennessee.
Oh yeah, Tennessee played Thursday. And let's just say it right now. Tennessee's back. They're back against Bowling Green. I don't even know the fucking score.
Yeah, I mean they're back on the field being mediocre, if that's what you mean. Yeah,
What was the score?
38-6, I believe.
Yeah,
I wasn't impressed
against Bowling Green.
And the only thing I will give Heupel credit for, this is the only thing I'll give him credit for. G Tuck's about to go on rant. I agree with this building. The only thing I'll give him credit for is that they did come out and play with juice. I am surprised he got them that amped up because they had a just abysmal offseason. All the people leaving, all the violations, all that crap. They were ready to go. They were fired up to play. Stadium had a lot of juice too, which was surprising. But other than that, man, I didn't really see a lot. I mean, I think their offensive scheme is better because they can score a little bit more.
Yeah.
But Joe Milton didn't impress me either. That dude,
No,
What
they
was
were
his
like
stats?
11 to 23 passing. I remember that specifically. Because that's all everybody was wanting to talk about most of the game was like, oh, he has a cannon for an arm. I'm like, yeah, but he has no fucking accuracy. What good is that going to do if you can sling it but you can't hit your target? Doesn't do anything good.
Okay. Yeah, so Tennessee's back, Garrett. They're back, according to some fans. They are back.
Those fans are just plain rhetorical. Them motherfuckers is just like, let me get in the groove. 38-6, right? Against Bowling Green.
That's right.
I mean, I didn't see the game. I saw some. But Joe Milton, he's a piece of shit. He throws like a damn kindergartner.
He holds the ball too long, too. That's one thing I noticed watching him. He holds the ball way too long.
But only thing I know is from last week, thinking that Jeremy Pruitt, was a damn head coach, which I want to personally apologize for Jeremy Pruitt, even though you're sitting your ass at home. You shouldn't have took that fucking coaching job. But either way, Joe Milton ain't. I keep on hearing all the hype about Joe Milton this, Joe Milton that. If you can't do that, if you done what it was like 11
to 23.
11 to 23, you can't do that against Bowling Green.
Well, it was like 14-6 at halftime, wasn't it?
You know what's crazy?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. And what's crazy is in the first quarter, I think out of the 11 passes he completed, 9 of them came in the first quarter, if I remember right, for like 95 yards. So, first quarter he got the hot start. Second quarter he didn't do trash, which Bowling Green, they played the clock game in the second quarter. They possessed the ball for a very long time.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I just didn't see anything that stood out to me. It was Bowling Green. They were one of the worst teams in the MAC last year.
In college.
And they actually, if I remember correctly, I think they said during that game, too, their roster, it was crazy. I think it was like 70, 80% like underclassmen.
Jeez.
It is insane how young
So
they
if
are.
if you're going to let somebody do that shit, I mean, like I said, 11 out of 23 passing, I mean, it's like you have a damn spelling bee test, but you're getting ready for a goddamn chemistry test. Those two don't fucking mix.
Well, in Milton, he looked bad because
Trash.
he kept, again, was holding on the ball too damn long. And I'm just like, good luck doing that shit when conference play starts.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
going to
that's
get
what I'm saying.
destroyed.
I mean,
you can't play that shit in conference play.
If you're going to do that, even Vanderbilt's going to have a fucking headache.
Oh, God. I don't know if I go that
Speaking
far.
of,
Oh, I'm going that far because I give them a fucking pass. This is damn Tennessee.
Well, speaking of the Vanderbilt game, which we'll talk about later, on Thursday night, you had two teams beat FBS teams. You had UC Davis beat Tulsa, and then you had
Damn, Tulsa did lose?
yeah, they
Son of a
lost.
bitch. I could have sworn they won.
and then Eastern Washington beat UNLV in
I told you.
double
I told
overtime.
Gray Field. Gray Field.
Gray Field.
That's worth at least 2 touchdowns.
Go
But,
go
yeah,
for the
with
great
double
field.
overtime. And I've seen some of the highlights of Eastern Washington. That quarterback, I don't know his name, but he's got a fucking cannon.
Really?
Yes, I'm talking about he's got a cannon.
You know who else has got a cannon? Joe Milton. I wouldn't trust Joe Milton to throw it into the fucking ocean accurately, to be honest.
Well, yeah, that should have been a sign like them first two nights, like this for sure was going to be a different kind of week
Okay.
one matchup.
Okay, since you're doing the Joe Milton shit, I'm just going to say this. Peyton Manning's quarterback academy, it ain't that much for a guy that probably getting damn dollars for donuts from that NIL deal if they just fucking backed it out on him or something. Hell, I don't know. But yeah, Peyton Manning needs to come out of retirement and show this motherfucker what's up.
Well, I mean, Michigan didn't even start the bastard. He got benched by Harbaugh of all people, so that really speaks fucking volumes.
Oh, also too another FCS team, Duke. got beat
Yeah,
by
man, I remember seeing
Charlotte.
that, and I was like, "You gotta be
Yeah.
shitting me!" And they had a horrible season last year, I know, but I just thought, again, David Cutcliffe's always been a really solid coach. I was like, they rebound this year. You know, I wouldn't expect them to be like a crazy good. But I'm like, they probably win 6 games this year. They bounce back. No, they're fucked. Like I said, just wait for basketball season.
Yeah,
That's
go
all
to
I know to tell y'all.
Yeah. And speaking of basketball, we all know Kansas' basketball team.
Oh man, I already know where we're going on this. This was fucking pathetic.
Kansas
I'm rushing the field on this one.
Kansas beat South Dakota State 17-14.
And you almost called it. Like I said, you picked South Dakota State last week. You basically was right. I mean, for real. Like, if I'm South Dakota State, you beat us by a fucking field goal and you rushed the field, we won. That's so sad. That is sad.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it. They hadn't won in, I think it was 22 months or something like
yeah, it
that.
was 2019.
Yeah,
Okay,
2019.
so like I understand you're super excited because you finally got a W, but you won by 3 over a fucking FCS school. Why are we rushing the field?
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
They just acted like they beat Alabama.
Fans
Yeah,
and
I mean,
people in
seriously.
Kansas don't have anything else better to do than rush the field.
It's so sad how shitty they are though now, because I'm not saying that they've never been a perennial program. Like, you know, we know that.
Well,
But back in the mid 2000s, in the late 2000s, they had some pretty solid teams. People forget. I think it was 08. They were in the fucking Orange Bowl. Aqib
Yeah.
Talib came from Kansas. Fucking Aqib Talib came from Kansas. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, just know this: Kansas has more wins than fucking Clemson.
Damn, that's sad. I don't know what to tell you on that one. They might should have rubbed that fucking rock a little harder before the game started.
Yeah, didn't rub it right.
But yeah, crazy week because like 6 FCS teams beat FBS schools.
Give Les Miles
It's crazy.
Coach of the Year.
Yeah, you know Les is gone too, right? Well, fuck me, man.
Jesus, man. Jesus, man.
Oh, back-to-back weeks.
If Les would have won, he'd still been at the job.
Yeah.
He'd still
When
have
did
that
this
job.
fucking happen?
Last year.
Yeah, last year, about the same time Pruitt got fired. He got
Come
caught
on,
up in
Garrett.
some scandalous shit, too. He basically pulled a
I'm fixing to
fucking...
reset this whole son of a bitch right here. I'm not going out like that. I'm not going out like that.
Oh, jeez,
But
man.
he basically
Come on, Garrett,
he
get
got
your
caught
shit
up in some
together.
scandalous shit.
I need some Fresca, official drink of my Scorekeeper.
Oh, God.
Never mind. I'm just gonna shut the hell up and let y'all talk.
It's refreshing.
So I guess we go on to like the next couple games that
Fuck you,
first started
Kansas.
off. Started off the Saturday. Start with we'll get into this one because I don't think anybody expected this one out of Oklahoma. Beating the score of the Oklahoma game was 40-35 against Tulane.
Hey, what do you expect? When you're Tulane, you come out with that fucking sweet-ass logo they got, with fucking green wave with his fisticuffs up. The fuckers was ready to go.
Oh yeah. Plus,
I don't even know what the stats were for
It was-
Rattler.
Rattler ended up throwing for a good bit of yards, I
Yeah.
know, but he threw 2 picks.
I was about to
think it was
say-
his first or second pass of the game he threw a fucking
Yeah,
pick.
the
I'm
second, the
looking at
second
the-
pass was a damn pick.
I understand that it was the first game of the season, but still, I mean, you're perennial Heisman favorite. What the fuck are you doing?
The stats, I'm looking at the stats right now. Rattler was 30 of 39, 304 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
Yeah,
Tulane's
that's shit, I'm sorry, but it just for his standards, that's pretty bad.
That's your
Tulane's
front runner right
quarterback
there.
was 27 of 44. He wasn't efficient, but he had 296 yards and 3 touchdown passes. He had a better game than Rattler.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about that after the game, that he arguably outplayed him, and I would say so. I
Yeah,
mean,
he did.
And like we talked about, if he on that fucking 4th down, if he
stretches
stretches out, they win the game. I'm telling you right now,
They
if
had
they
all
get that,
them-
they win the damn game. I
They
believe
had
it.
all
Yeah.
the momentum at that point. in
They
time,
did.
yeah.
They had it all. I thought they were dead to rights there at the end of that game, and they just kept fighting. Oklahoma
what
couldn't
was
put them away.
What was
No.
the weren't they down by 18 or 14?
At least 14, I know, maybe 18. It was double digits.
It was 14.
there at the end of
I
the
know
game.
it was-
Actually, I think it was 12. It was the last time I remember seeing them down double digits. Anyway, it was 40-28.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's right.
But
that's
still,
right.
they got the touchdown, got that onside kick.
Yeah,
They were
that was-
rolling, man.
that was
Everybody in
crazy.
Norman was sitting there like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
what the hell's about to happen?"
Mhm.
And I mean, I expect Oklahoma to bounce back. Honestly, just because I mean, you do have a new OC. You're working out some wrinkles. I get that. Still should have played better though.
Yeah.
You know, I still think they bounce back. But man, if Tulane almost got them, I mean, anybody can sneak up on them at that point. And I'm not really trying to take away from Tulane. They showed up and played hard, and they were ready to
Oh,
go.
yeah.
And I'm sure they were fired up too. They've been doing all this hurricane stuff too. You know,
Yeah.
that had a chip on their shoulder. But still, I mean, you're Oklahoma. You're supposed to win that game going away. You better clean this shit up before you come to the SEC. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. We don't do shit like that, okay?
Hell no.
Well, unless you're Vandy, but still, that's
We would-
beside its fucking
we would
self.
gladly trade Vandy.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
fucking bring Tulane in. Fuck it.
Yeah, bucket.
Let's send Vandy out there.
But yeah, that,
But what was getting me about Tulane is their fucking defense now.
they're playing pretty.
I mean,
solid
just
defense.
you're going up against the number 2 team in the world. And
Yeah, I mean, and you're talking about a team that's got talent everywhere.
exactly. And Tulane is nothing but like 3 2-star recruits, maybe walk-ons, and they came in busting him in the fucking mouth.
They did.
I mean,
I
They
seen
came
what
out physical.
they said. Spencer Rattler said that Tulane is one of the hardest hitting teams that he's ever played. So that shows you how much fight that Tulane had.
They might be one of the hardest hitting teams he's ever played, but he's the biggest dick I have ever seen. Like, I could tell like during the game sometimes that attitude is there just
Yeah.
by his reactions to things.
yeah.
Which kind of killed me too, because I'm like, well, you're half the fucking reason this is a close game because you can't take care of the ball, you know. So maybe do your fucking job better.
And plus, you're saying the hardest defense he's ever played.
No, he just said the hardest hitting team he's ever played.
Yeah, I wish he was still gonna be around in a few years.
Oh yeah, like for real.
Fucking Tuscaloosa might have something to say about that.
But on to the next game we definitely need to talk about, which was one of the first games of Saturday. Penn State against Wisconsin.
Penn State, yes sir.
Penn State taking a win,
Oh, yeah.
16-10 over Wisconsin.
Super happy to see them get that win. I was so confident in that one for sure. That was a no-brainer for me.
I think everybody picked Penn State to win that game.
We're going to put up a petition. Jim Leonard for head coach.
Yeah, that's true.
About
I agree.
needs to be. Because what you call
He's
it,
the whole fucking team, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the whole team. He proved it again Saturday. Like, that defense did their fucking job.
the defense in the first half held them to like 100 and something yards, if that.
If they would have just half-ass played offense, they could have beat the shit.
Well, they missed
Out of
they got a blocked field goal, fumbled it on two very long drives that should have ended in points.
Yeah.
So they left points on the board.
Everybody's seen, too, what I had talked about, and like I know I've mentioned it whenever we did our first initial show and stuff like that. Somebody's calling me. Graham Mertz is fucking trash. Like it or not. He's terrible. I'm so sick of people taking up for the guy. He played horrible. He made horrible decision, had horrible decision. And you remember, I told you when he was getting close to the end of that game, G-Tuck, I said when Penn State took control and got that TD, I'm like, he's going to fuck up and throw a pick and they're going to lose the game. That's exactly what he did. He can't handle it, man. He can't handle the pressure.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Mert's stats were he threw 22 of 37. He was 185 yards and he had 2 interceptions.
Damn. No.
That's not gonna get it done, son.
No, it's not.
But you gotta give credit to Penn State. They had a defensive plan set up.
Well, to tell you the truth, it was nothing but defense.
It was a defensive game.
Yeah.
It was one of them key
It's one of them games that's like whatever defense is going to tire out first.
Well, it was one of them classic Big Ten matchups.
Yes,
that's what made that game really good.
With
Because you had Wisconsin trying to run down the throat, Penn State holding up to it.
Yeah.
Penn State
trying to run down their throat.
Yep.
And as you know, Wisconsin.
But Wisconsin, they should have had that game.
Well, to me, is this that Penn State's defense? What do you say? They wasn't tired. They, like I said, it was like a game between two defenses. If one of them gives out first, then you win the game.
Yeah, that was just
that's exactly what happened with Wisconsin. They tried so fucking hard to try to give their offense, a big opportunity. And just like Wisconsin's offense, they fucking failed.
We need to acknowledge something, too, about Wisconsin. When are they going to start recruiting fucking receivers again? Honestly, the last time that they had a great 1-2 punch at receiver, a long time ago, you're talking like 2011, and that's when they had Nick Toon and Jared Aberdarius. That's the last time I can tell you they had some good receivers.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, which, again, they got to get a quarterback, too. I mean, I remember at one point, Mertz had 6 completions for 41 yards. He's fucking dinking and dunking all game. But, yeah, he's supposed to be better. I don't understand the hype with this kid.
If I was
turnovers.
If I was
for Wisconsin, you're not gonna win. You had 3 turnovers and you can't get any yourself.
If I was Wisconsin, I'd be looking at my quarterback options real fucking quick.
I would too, because the thing is, as well, he went up against and not taking away from Penn State, they played great defensively too, but Wisconsin's defense a little bit better. That was obvious.
Yeah.
They were a little bit better than Penn State. So he was going against technically a little bit less of a talented defense. And you look at Penn State's quarterback, he got it done. He put up the yards when he needed to, because the first half, they were trash. They only had like 43 total yards, I think. Second half, they turned it on. It ain't like they just gashed them. It's still a low-scoring game, but they moved the ball and made the plays they needed to make to win the game. That ultimately was the difference. Their quarterback made the plays.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit! I lost my thing.
All right, Larry.
I know. I messed up. I messed up.
Damn it.
Crap. I lost what I was looking at.
Well, while he's doing that, have you ever tried Fresca? Because that shit is
Quit
fucking
hating on
fire.
my Fresca now.
I'm saying it's fire.
Quit talking shit.
Yeah, mix it up with a little bit of yak. Sit back, cut a Cuban. It's fucking on now.
So on to the next game that everybody was talking about. They had questions about a certain quarterback, how he's going to do his first time starting.
Oh, I feel like I know where this is going.
We had another quarterback coming back, healthy. Supposedly did great at scrimmages. Had great stats during his scrimmages at fall camp.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about the matchup between Alabama and Miami.
Eat shit. Eat shit, Miami. That's all I gotta say, man. Fuck them some bitches. So sick of all this hype they had all season long, and it ain't even just the Derek King hype. Let me tell y'all something right now to do y'all a favor. Fucking fire Manny Diaz. Dude's a joke. He ain't taking that program back. He's leading them back down the fucking rabbit hole.
Hell yeah.
Just pathetic.
But, Miami had a Heisman contender
Yeah.
at quarterback.
My ass.
It did.
Yeah. Did. He didn't, and I don't even want to.
He didn't impress nobody.
No,
No,
he
he
didn't.
But the thing about it is, I just like it how he was trying to blame the rest of his players, but he was like, oh, yeah, when he was, like, on the interview and shit, yeah, he was like, oh, we did this. We did, no, motherfucker, you did this.
Yeah, and that was the thing that infuriated me with Manny Diaz post-game. He refused to just accept the fact that we got beat. He didn't want to accept it at all. It was ridiculous. Like, he literally was talking to reporters, and instead of going like, hey, they came out ready to go, they outplayed us, they played with more intensity. No, the usual stuff you hear, he didn't say none of that. He's just, oh, well, we didn't execute on third down. We didn't get our tempo going. Yeah, because our defense was waxing that ass all game. Just
solid.
call a spade a fucking spade, man.
Exactly.
Solid defense.
Rhett Lashley, supposedly, this is what fucking killed me leading up to the game, too. They're like, oh, Rhett Lashley, he likes his game plan against Bama, and he's had success against them before because we remember he was Auburn's OC a few years ago. And I'm like, yeah, because let's see, that last time that we lost to Auburn, if I remember right, yeah, we had like half our fucking defense was hurt and out. We didn't have Tua either, which I know we had Mac at the time, but he wasn't ready to start yet. He got thrown in there. Like, that was a perfect storm for them to be able to beat us. He hadn't beat us when we were actually Bama.
And it came down to a false offside penalty.
Yes, we literally gifted them the fucking game. This fucking still pisses me off. But still, that blew my mind, too, that everybody had this faith that, like, Rhett Lashley was going to come out there and just fucking slice us up. I'm like, with fucking who? Your hobbled quarterback?
Yeah. And
who's been fucking playing college ball for 15 years?
Yeah,
I mean,
NFL starting quarterbacks that are young.
Yes.
And not to mention, Bryce Young broke the record from Matt Jones and Joe Namath. And this guy is just...
Well, no, he set a record across the board. He had the most yards and touchdowns out of everybody.
Yeah.
Which includes Mac Jones, Tua,
A.J.
and
McCarron.
Jalen Hurts, A.J. McCarron,
Yeah,
all these
all
great
them.
QBs we've had. And that's insane.
He's the only quarterback or the only Heisman contender that actually showed up to play.
He is. Like, people put him in that mix, and I was
Yeah.
one included that was a little bullish on it because I wanted to see what he could do. But after week one, who the fuck could you tell me is leading besides him? And I know it's week one. It's overreaction. I get that.
Yeah.
And he'll probably still have a moment where he has a rough game. It's going to happen. But still, who the fuck could you put ahead of him right now?
Nobody.
He balled out.
Yeah, Spencer had I shouldn't say terrible game. Well, pretty much terrible game. But from what he was hyped to be.
Yeah.
And then Sam Howell completely
Shit the bed.
Yeah.
Well, to tell you the truth, when you have more interceptions than touchdowns, you had a fucking bad game.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean...
But, I mean, all in all, I'm drinking the Bryce Young Kool-Aid, man. Like, he looked the part.
Yeah.
He exceeded expectations.
he
even
put that
listened.
94-yard touchdown pass on the
Oh,
money,
yeah, that
on the money.
right in the breadbasket.
Yeah.
You couldn't have asked for better.
Thank you, Ohio State.
Yes. And it was impressive to me, too, is just the composure he had all game. And I know we've seen some young QBs do it before.
He was so calm.
He literally, like, we used to say that about Jalen Hurts, so I hate to say it because it sounds cliche. but not like that.
No.
Yeah.
He just
He
looked
had,
prepared the whole game.
3 of his touchdowns were against blitz.
Yeah, his best passing attempts and yardage
Was
came
against
against
the
the blitz.
blitz.
Because they were screaming off the edge trying to get in his face, and I get the game plan. He's a young QB. I mean, I understand throwing heat at him, but he had an answer every time.
Yep.
Every time he didn't panic. I didn't really see him make even. I can only think of maybe one throw I seen him make that was a little iffy. Other than that, he made the right decision practically every time because a lot of them incompletions were throwaways.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You take those throwaways away, he probably instead of 27-38, he's probably 27-34. You know, so his completion percentage is even higher than really what it is. So
Yeah.
I was just super impressed. And of course, the defense rock solid. You know, obviously for the player of Mac Daddy of the week last week, I had Will Anderson, and he did have a great game.
Yeah, he
Wanted
did.
it to be a little bit better, but still, he had at least 2 sacks, I know. But really, our whole defense was just rocking, man. They
Yeah.
were ready to go. Best Bama defense game I've seen in a while, really, top to bottom. I mean, it was very impressive, and I think our O-line was great, too. I don't think
yeah.
they're getting enough love. You know, didn't
Yeah.
really have a lot of penalties. They blocked very well. They had a couple of miscues, but considering this practically a brand-new line, man, that was
And
good.
then next thing you know, Trey Sanders has been coming back from injury, and he lit it up.
Yeah, I mean, he played sparingly, but he did do pretty good when they got
He
him
did
in
his
there.
job.
He's still getting his legs under him. I think as the season goes on, you'll see him get more and more incorporated as long as he stays healthy. But, I mean, the little sample size we got, though, yeah. I mean, he looked good. Robinson looked great. Brian Robinson looked better than I've ever seen him.
Aggressive.
I mean, I agree with something I heard McElroy say. He looked like more twitchy. And, you know, he wasn't just like, oh, I'm straight downhill. You know, he was bullying people over, which is his game, but he wasn't afraid to cut and take a different direction. That was the thing. You know, before I do think he was a little bit, you know, one-dimensional north and south. He didn't ever try to, you know, make different areas for himself. So,
Oh, yeah.
overall, I mean, if you're a Bama fan, you're nothing but happy right now. I mean, how
Oh, yeah.
good you be?
Yeah. They showed that they're pretty much the team to beat right now.
Yeah, I mean, and it's cliche. You hate to always talk about Bama, but, man, we come and took care of fucking business start to finish, and it's not even close.
Yeah. Going on to some of the other games, like one that was very surprising to me, which I thought would be a better game than what it ended up to be, was Iowa against Indiana.
Oh, man, that was a shit show, wasn't it?
Yeah. I figured out Indiana with Penix, you know, whatever, coming back.
He looked
Man.
like shit. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Very disappointed.
I mean, honestly, from last, couple episodes, I was on the Indiana train.
I was too, man. It was hard not to be.
But right now, no.
He threw fucking 2 pick sixes.
2?
Yes, to the same guy.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't
the
see
same
that.
guy. Yeah, it's a little fucking pathetic. Like,
And then you got to think that's the same quarterback that almost took down Ohio State
yeah,
last year.
well, and we should have known that it was going to have a bad game too when they had that player come out with the fucking Indiana misspelled on the front of his jersey.
Oh, my God.
That should have been probably a sign like, this ain't looking good.
Yeah. like,
Overall, it
for real.
was disappointing though. I mean, everybody thought Indiana would be better, could really push in that conference this year, and don't look like it's going to happen because Iowa absolutely throttled them. They was not ready for that smoke from them at all.
Going through some other games, Texas getting a W over Louisiana.
Kind of surprised. I'm fucking
Yeah.
pissed too because I picked Raging Cajuns to get it done.
Yeah.
But Texas fans, they're back.
Yeah, I mean, a little too excited. I mean, it's a good win because it was a solid, Raging Cajun team.
Yeah,
but-
it was. I mean, I'm going to take away from them, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see on that one, most definitely, because I'm not just going to jump on that train yet. Let's see what they do when the fucking Red River shootout happens. So, or Red River Showdown, whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know. When the Texas State Fair comes to town.
Another key game, I guess you would say, see how they started out the first year. Cincinnati over Miami.
Yeah,
Ohio.
they did what I predicted they would do, blowout.
Yeah.
Looked good. Desmond Ridder, he's about the only other guy I could throw in that Heisman mix right now,
Yeah,
which
he had
some
some
people
good.
probably disagree with. But he looked apart. He played every bit as good as he should have. He played better than fucking Rattler, and he don't have a chicken deal. So somebody fucking get on that one, KFC.
One of my disappointing games that I figured would be a little bit better was Oregon against Fresno State. only winning by 7 points.
I say it's disappointing, but
I
with a new
don't.
QB, trying to get him established, and he did have some good moments, I get it, though. I mean, it's Fresno State, right? That was a game I think we all picked Oregon, but
I picked
Well,
Fresno.
yeah, you picked Fresno. But even us picking Oregon, I was still like, don't be surprised if it's a close game. And it was a game going in the fourth quarter.
I mean, it was a disappointing game for me because, heck, I was so confident that Fresno State, after the game that they had last week,
right.
they could come in, beat,
Well, they
Oregon.
damn near did. I mean, they pushed
they
them to the
nearly
brink.
did. Damn, I'm fucking upsets.
Well, the only reason Oregon ended up winning is because they were just dripping fucking swag. Those uniforms, it's worth 7 points right there.
Yep. Another, we got to see what USC was all about this year.
Solid win for them. I think that, again, that win's flying a little under the radar because that's a solid San Jose State team, which sounds weird to fucking say that.
Yeah, it does.
They're solid. Again, we've talked about before the great season they had last year. Got off to a good start in their first week 0 game. So, 30-7 win. Man, that's a pretty solid win. I mean, I think SC fans take that. I would. I'd be pretty happy about it.
Oh yeah. They also got more wins than Clemson.
I mean,
2005, boys.
yeah, I think another team, Arkansas got a win. Clemson doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, Arkansas dicked around with Rice a little bit too, but they still turned it on when they needed to. I'm not as concerned about them because, I mean, they turned it on when they needed
Now
to.
next week we'll get to see what they're really about.
Yeah, talking about some of the other SEC schools that played, Mississippi State almost shit in the bed against Louisiana
gosh.
Tech.
Shout out to all the Mississippi State fans. Where y'all cowbells at?
Yeah. Yeah, don't even be bragging about that because if that kicker gets the field goal, y'all fucking lose.
Yeah.
How are you down 3 scores in fourth quarter in your own fucking house against Louisiana Tech? Which last year and they've always been one of them good, sneaky small schools too. In the last couple of years, they've been doing pretty good with, I think, Skip Holtz as their coach. But still, you're at home and you fall down 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter? What the hell?
Yeah. And getting on to Auburn. Auburn looked like they're back.
Fucking shut up. Shut up. I've heard too
Yeah,
much
get
shit
out of
about
here.
this game.
Too
much.
It should have been 70-0, but no, it's 60-10.
Yeah, everybody's just, we hung 60. Yeah, on the fucking Akron Zips. Oh, you put a beat down on the fucking marsupials. Good job. I don't give them credit for that shit. And I don't want to hear, and I agree, watching the highlights, Nix mechanically looked better. He was under center more. He stayed in the pocket. He wasn't as squirrely. But again, it's against the Zips. What the fuck is he going to do when he plays somebody with a defense who gets in his face? It's going to be a lot different.
Yeah.
I mean, until I see him do it against the SEC team, I ain't buying shit. I ain't buying none of this shit. I ain't doing it, man. I'm telling you.
Getting on to another impressive start to their year with South Carolina and that graduate assistant.
Right.
The grad assistant. I can tell you the truth. He gets the Cat Daddy Back Daddy MVP on that one.
He goes out and he throws some solid dimes.
Handing out grades on all you bitches.
I mean, for real, you gonna let a grad assistant do that to you?
Dude, he looks solid, though, man.
Yeah, that's
is
the thing.
Best quarterback play they've had in a fucking while. That's the sad part.
Since Garcia.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I mean, it was very impressive. But, I mean, I know me and you both have been on the South Carolina train about them being improved this year. And, I mean, it started out good. I was fucking nervous when they said a grad assistant. We'll start the quarterback. I'm not going to lie.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
overall, I mean, great start. Good job for Beamer, man. Looks like it's going in the right direction.
Another SEC school, we got to see them for the first time this year. Texas A&M against Kent State.
And you want to beat Alabama's ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I believe it's October 9th is when we go to Kyle Field.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be our first loss season. What most people say, fucking pack it home and give it up. I tell you right now, give that shit up. I was another person for a while looking at the schedule. I thought, okay, that could be the game. I thought so.
Is it not?
I don't think so. And I know that they're another team. They'll improve after that, win. And Kent State was actually solid last year. I don't know if you guys know that. They were undefeated last year.
Was they really?
Yes. They had a hell of a season. Another San Jose State just had a great season under the radar.
Yeah.
and they brought a lot of guys back. I get
Damn.
that. They're a better, smaller school, but you're still A&M. This the year A&M's taking down Bama, all this shit.
You was in the talk of the playoffs last year.
Yeah, and, like, I still think Haynes King will be a better quarterback than Kellen Mond, but I've heard enough hype about this kid. He comes out and he throws 3 fucking picks against Kent State. Yeah, good luck when conference play starts. That's all I know to tell you.
I did not know he threw 2.
He threw 3 fucking picks. And you look at the score of that game, you go, well, I think it was, 41-10 was final score?
Yeah,
You're like, oh,
41-10.
they handled business. No, the fuck they didn't.
No,
it was
not
late in
really.
the
I
third
was about to
quarter,
say,
on in the fourth quarter till they started piling it up. It was anybody's game for a long time.
I didn't watch that game, but I kept up, and I remember seeing the first half score. I was like,
you know how many rush yards Kent State had on them?
How much?
226.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes. You ain't. The fucking golden flashes run it down your fucking throat.
Only thing I
Good
know.
luck when Bama comes to town, bitch.
Yeah, for real.
Hell, even LSU. I'll even put Vandy against them. I'll even put down
How do you let Kent State do that, though? You're again, this is supposed to be the year you win the division, you win the conference, you get in the playoff, and you let
Get the
Kent
fuck out
State
of here.
run it down your fucking throat?
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck off.
Only thing I know is y'all gonna be in the same category for. I'm putting Texas A&M in detention. They're in detention with Tennessee because the only thing I know is like you're gonna come up and be like preseason. I was like talking about Bama saying, "Oh, we're gonna beat their ass."
Well, and that's why I say, like, I'm off their bullshit. Like, prove it to me. There's been too much shit that not only has Jimbo fucking talked, but their entire fan base too.
Yeah.
Then they turn around and give him a fucking extension just so y'all can have a close game with Kent State. Good fucking job.
Yeah.
That's how good that's going for you.
You earn a fucking cookie right there.
You seen what we did to De'Aaron King? What the fuck you think we're gonna do to Haynes King? We done slayed one king. We're coming after another one.
We got to see my Gators for the first time this year.
Gators.
And now we got a quarterback situation to figure out.
Yeah, I think people were a little bullish on the performance Ford had. I mean, I know it was FAU, but still, I mean, it was a pretty good bit of positives to take away from the game, I think.
It was. The
you know?
defense, I wish they wouldn't score 14 points, but it
It's
showed
still
a little
solid,
better.
though. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's FAU. You know, we know that.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, Florida's defense was so bad last year. FAU probably would have put 30 on.
I just know.
Let's be honest.
Emory Jones better step it the fuck up because Anthony Richardson, he looked really good. And you could just tell when they put him in, there was a difference in offense.
That motherfucker hurdles somebody just to get a damn first down.
I'm calling it right now, though, and I hate to say this because we all know I was high on Emory coming in the season.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do good, and there's still potential.
But
I'm telling you right now, by week 3, by the way, too, that prediction that Spurrier made, he might have to
Call it back.
eat them fucking words because it ain't looking too hot right now. But I'm going to say right now, if it doesn't happen before that game,
It'll happen against Alabama.
then early in that game, I think Richardson starts when y'all play us. I really do. Especially if y'all kind of are iffy again with him at quarterback and we come out, handle business against Mercer like we should. I think it's going to happen because guess who else is endorsing this kid to start? Not only do you have CD doing it, what a surprise, you have Tim fucking Tebow backing the kid.
Yep.
You got Tim Tebow drinking your Kool-Aid, you're going to fucking start. All right? I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, that man is like Jesus in Gainesville. I mean, it's just going to happen.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's wearing his fucking number, too. So, let's change your number, kid, please. But this is too much pressure. But,
We don't need another 15.
I mean, I will say something what was crazy of that big, long touchdown run that he had. That kid's got some fucking jets.
Yeah, he put the
does.
jets
Son
on.
of a
When I
bitch.
seen that, I was like, shit.
Well, like-
And he's 6'4", like 230. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He's running like that.
Well, like I said, he hurled a motherfucker just for a first down.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's...
he shows some really good
Athleticism.
Yeah,
I mean, for real.
he showed his running ability. We just got to see how his passing is going to turn out to be.
Yeah,
but
I mean, that's very true. But, I mean, Mullen has had good seasons with quarterbacks can't throw before. I mean, we've talked about it before. Nick Fitzgerald threw like a fucking cripple, and they won like 8 games with him. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they can make something work.
off to some other SECs. Kentucky gets a win over UL Monroe. Get their first win of the season. And then we get to Missouri beat Central Michigan 34-24.
Drinkwitz.
And I hate to even fucking talk about this because it's an SEC school, and they absolutely shit the bed. and
Yep.
rolled around in it.
Yep, I already
and
know
just
what is
fucking
going on with.
Got up for a midnight snack and just ate the turd.
Yeah, it was like your drunk uncle on a Saturday night. That's pretty much what that was.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt, a 21-point favorite over Eastern Tennessee State University. I remember last week I was like, who the hell is ETSU? By God, they proved who the fuck they was.
You said this was an SEC school, right?
Yeah,
Not for
SEC.
fucking long. No. Keep it up.
But
Keep it up.
Vanderbilt, 21-point favorite, lost to the East Tennessee State University, 23-3.
Turns out their fucking new police chief, head coach, probably not going to be there very long.
No.
Fucking commissioner's going to be out.
Nope. He going back to deputy.
It's just fucking.
That was just atrocious. I mean, we all know Vandy is not, upper echelon
But
SEC
they're known.
ball.
But they're known.
Fuck
they're,
off, man.
They're known to beat teams like
I want to
that.
know
It was
what
so
the
fun.
fuck James Franklin did when he won 9 games there. That's what I want to know.
don't
Like
know.
that man should be in their Hall of Fame, any Hall of Fame, just fucking doing that.
It was
Because then
so-
here they are losing to these fuckers.
It was so funny because I was watching the some of the highlights of that game on YouTube, and under the comments, somebody said Vanderbilt couldn't even pull off the comeback. So that shows you how shit of a team that is. And they just need to get out of the SEC.
Well,
They do.
you know how shit they are, anyways. When you have to look them up on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that really speaks volumes, too. Even them losing that game, like, when I watched, like, the final and stuff, recapping all the games, nobody talked about it. Didn't see it
Yeah.
mentioned.
Hey, but you gotta give
It's like, it's Vandy.
East Tennessee State University credit.
That
for
was
Yeah,
that
I mean,
win.
no, you do. I mean, they had no fucking business winning that
No,
game. I
no,
know
no,
it's
no.
Vandy, but you're still an SEC
That was like
school,
that was like
period.
their fucking Super Bowl right there.
Yeah.
It was.
Surprised
it
they
was.
didn't rush the field over it. They
It
were
was
playing
just
at
another
Vandy.
miserable fucking Saturday night if you're a fucking Commodore.
Well, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind the damn fans rushing the damn field.
Like, we had guys that were on that team when Franklin was there that got drafted. Like,
Yeah.
you remember that? Like, that
Just-
tailback they had,
yeah,
Zach
just like
Taylor.
it-
He was a
yeah.
stud. I remember they had, I believe it was another Zach Cunningham, I believe, and he's still a linebacker for the fucking Texans now.
Yeah.
So that kind of tells you what Franklin was doing, why he was there.
Yeah.
Now I can tell you a fucking soul on that Vandy team. Don't even make me lie to you. Why would I though? That's why they lose a fucking East Tennessee State. Why should I give a shit who their starting quarterback is?
The only thing is, I don't know what's the bigger disappointment. That game from Vandy or LSU against UCLA.
Oh, it's LSU all day, son.
Oh yeah.
LSU
Because Vandy's Vandy. Them shit in the bed ain't new, but LSU looked like fucking LSU last year. I'm calling it.
LSU lost that game to UCLA, number 16 team LSU to an unranked UCLA team, 38-27.
Did y'all see what Wardron did to that fan going in the
Little-
game
little
too?
sissy,
Yeah,
get your come your ass down here in your little sissy blue.
Yeah, he was talking shit. The fan was talking shit at him, and that's what he said to him. Like, yeah, well, that fucking sissy blue shredded your ass for 4 quarters,
and
bitch.
ran down their fucking throat.
Ran
yeah,
it down
exactly.
It was sad, and like we talked about it that night too. Stingley looked like shit. I just knew he was going to have a bounce back year. Thought it was going to be an anomaly season for him a year ago because Pelini was so bad. That one play they had was that pass play that went toward the silence. He could have tackled him and got him, and it was the most piss poor tackle attempt I've ever seen. They got major problems in Baton
I just
Rouge.
looked
I'm
at
telling you.
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
off the fucking bandwagon and then bouncing back. I'm done.
I just looked at I didn't look at the quarterback stats, but I'm looking at them now.
One and done.
You got a cricket by your foot, bro.
UCLA,
fucking
UCLA Thompson Robinson, he was 9 of 16, 260 yards passing,
He
3
only had to
touchdowns,
complete 9 fucking passes
and
to
1
beat them.
interception. Max Johnson he was 26 of 46, 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Yeah, I didn't think Max Johnson actually played that bad.
No, he
people were
didn't.
trying to like throw it on him a lot. And I'm like, whoa. That kid played pretty well. He did his job.
But-
his defense couldn't tackle any
I
fucking
was going to
thing.
say,
Hell no.
and then they let Charbonnet from UCLA, 11 carries, 117 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, see, LSU's defense the whole night, they couldn't wrap a fucking beignet, okay? They're fucking trash.
They got UCLA got 210 rushing yards on them.
You're an SEC school. That should never happen.
No,
Yeah,
Should
so-
never happen.
I can tolerate an SEC school losing by getting thrown like 400 or 500 yards on them, but a team from the SEC to get run on like that and lose. Is
Oh, yeah,
just
and
terrible.
I'm still not drinking the UCLA Kool-Aid, too.
Oh, no.
Fuck off. Like, Prove me wrong, because to me, that didn't prove me wrong because they looked just like they did last year. Fucking lost, no fundamentals. That's why I'm saying they got major problems. You know, for the longest time, the reason he even got that job was because he was such a, emotional leader. He could get the team fired up. They were ready to go. Where the fuck has that been for 2 years now?
Exactly.
It's like they don't even want to play for him anymore. I'm telling you, he's in trouble. If they have another 5-win season this year, he's fucking gone. I'm calling it right now. Because I'm going to tell you, after most of the LSU fans' reaction that I've heard and stuff over the last,
they want him gone.
they're pissed the fuck off. I hadn't really heard anybody say they want him gone yet, but they're on the fence.
I mean, but it'd be
Because
rightfully
that was
so.
pitiful.
Yeah. Right now, Orgeron is just riding on that championship win.
He is.
One
He's
and
pulling,
done.
he's pulling fucking Les Miles is what he's doing.
Yeah.
He had a perfect storm of recruits.
He really did, and it's looking more and
coaches.
more like that because I always said that I didn't think he was that great of an actual coach.
Yeah.
He hadn't proved it yet because
No.
I said last year that was his chance to prove that he was, and it's still that way this year because I mean, you go back to that 19 team again. You had a fucking offensive coordinator who came from the Sean Payton coaching tree in the fucking NFL. Dave Aranda, we all know, has always been a great D coordinator, even when he was at Wisconsin. I mean, he hadn't proved he's an actual good coach yet. He's good at forming a staff. He's good at recruiting players. But you tell me right now, if it came down to some fourth quarter coaching decisions that he's going to outcoach fucking Saban, get the fuck out of here. He outcoach himself.
Yeah.
Now let's get back. Let's get to the Mac Daddy, Cat Daddy, Mac Daddy game of the week. That was meh at best.
Yeah.
Was hyped up pretty much all season, even leading the few weeks leading up to this game. That was the Georgia Clemson game.
The only thing I will say, I still personally enjoyed most of the game only because for the most part it was a straight up defensive battle, and I don't hate those. We don't see a lot of those anymore. No. Those games to me are just interesting because it becomes like a legitimate chess match because you just know that one big play that breaks through is going to make the difference, which, as we've seen, that pick six that Georgia had made all the difference.
Yep.
So that's why, because every play feels so critical.
Yep.
Because, I mean, Clemson only lost by 7, but it feels like they lost by fucking 30.
I was about to say,
exactly.
Georgia won that game 10-3, but
Now, if you're Georgia, though, you got some concerns on offense.
yeah.
They looked
Definitely.
like usual old conservative fucking Georgia. And I know, like, JT had the pick, and he wasn't the greatest either, but they didn't really give him the opportunity. It was dink and duck fucking pass plays all game. I'm like, you finally have a QB with some talent? Fuck it. Let him throw the ball.
Well, they're going to get in the same situation where if they don't figure it out, they're going to rely on that defense. And
and how many times do they have to do this shit to see that it's not going to work?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's been Kirby's biggest downfall since he started making runs there.
Yep. Because he's always had solid defense, but if the offense can't produce points, that defense is going to get tired. And plus, too, this is the first game of the year. There's a lot of games to be played.
I don't think that Clemson's defense was that great. Like, they were a little bit better than I thought they were, clearly. But I think it was more Georgia's inept on offense to me. Whereas Georgia's defense, I feel like fucking legit.
Yeah,
those guys are flying the fuck around,
they got
getting
some
in people's
players out there.
faces.
They got some dudes out there for sure.
Yes, and if I'm Clemson, I am terrified right now because that offensive line was atrocious. Like, nobody needs to even try to say DJU played bad. He did not play bad. He ran for his fucking life the whole game, and to me, it was reminiscent of, was it back in 2010, 2011, the Taj Boyd era when they went and got shit mixed by West Virginia in that Orange Bowl, like 72-26, where it was. But that was why they got destroyed in that game. They couldn't block, and Bruce Irvin had a fucking field day against them. But kind of what that O-line looked like the other night. Not good.
Mm-mm.
But that game, I was hoping for a shootout. But we got more of a defensive battle, but it's still a good game nonetheless. We had two pretty good, solid defensive games between that game and Penn State and Wisconsin.
Well, it was kind of a breath of fresh air, too, again, to see some defensive games.
Said just a minute ago, Dylan, how you don't see that a lot more.
No.
Yeah, you don't. It was like once in a blue moon.
What that Georgia game ended up kind of made me think of that 9-6 game infamously that, first time we played LSU in 11. It's kind of had that feel to it. You knew, like, that's why even when they get that pick six, you knew it was huge.
Yeah. Because without that pick six,
they would
who
be
the fuck knows what
Yeah.
happens,
Yeah.
honestly.
do they go into overtime 3-3?
It's very possible. I mean,
come down to another field goal at the end of the game.
if you're Clemson, too, you have to be terrified because I'm telling you, and we all know I've said it to you guys both, that I thought this was the year if they didn't make the playoff. Ain't looking good right now.
No.
And some people are trying to say, like, and I get it, yeah, chaos could happen. They could still get back into it, but they're going to need a lot of teams to lose.
Yeah.
And they're going to need them to lose multiple games, too.
Mhm.
Like, even Georgia, you're going to need Georgia to lose twice.
Yep.
You're going to need Bama to lose twice. That shit ain't happening.
No.
One of them is not going to lose twice. Probably both, of course, but I would bet the house that both of them don't do that.
Oh, no.
So, and that ACC was atrocious. Florida State appears to be the only other team in that conference right now that's worth
That
shit.
conference is bad.
Miami got fucking boat raced.
How
North
it
Carolina
only
shit
seemed
the
like
bed.
NC State had a good game, and then Virginia had it.
Yeah, they're holding out that the Wolfpack and the Cavaliers have a fucking
Oh my
legendary
God.
season. That ain't happening. That's what I'm telling you. Like, there's at no point you're going to be looking at their schedule and go, that's the signature win where they prove that they're back and they're elite. Where is it going to come from? I'm not really going to care that they drop, 55 on the fucking Cavaliers. That's just not going to impress me. I'm sorry.
No. But going on to Sunday's game, which is actually really good. You got Florida State against Notre Dame
Fucking close.
in an overtime game. Notre Dame takes that one 41-38. But what you take out of that game is
Notre Dame ain't shit.
and
Fucking garbage, like we've been saying.
but the biggest thing, it showed that Florida State looks like
Florida
they
State
are back.
To a degree. I do still stand behind what I've said before that they're going to have to, they're going to push Clemson more than anybody in that conference this year. And that proved to be so far. It's 1 week, but still. But I think they're on the right track. I don't know that I'd firmly say that they're about to be back yet, but they're on the right track for sure. I mean, because this is going to give them confidence. I mean, it sucks they lost, but those guys have no reason to hang their head low. Nobody gave them a fucking chance. I mean, we're the only three that I know personally that have been like, man, Florida State, they're going to be ready. They're going to give them a game.
Yeah.
And again, if they would have started fucking Mackenzie Milton that whole game, they probably win.
Yeah, because as soon as he came in, it was a different team. It was
exactly.
Yes, I mean,
The atmosphere
they
was
looked
different.
dead to rights and then almost won the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not a believer in Brian Kelly and his just stupid fucking
Execution shit.
face. Yeah, the only person that's going to get executed is his ass when he loses his fucking job this year because they're going to get another opportunity probably, and he's going to shit the bed again.
Year 12.
Jack Cohn sucks. He lost his starting job to fucking Graham Mertz at Wisconsin. Okay, that kind of tells you what he's working with. So that says a lot. And he didn't impress me. They looked like the same old Notre Dame.
That did.
Yeah.
Except their defense wasn't as strong as usual. But other than that, on offense, they looked the same. Dink and dunk, quarterback plays. Like, I remember at one point early in the game, they had a 3rd and 5, and they ran a QB power with him. What the fuck was that? I was like, why did you think you were going to get 5 yards with him?
Yeah.
That made no sense to me. And it's just the same old hand the ball off, take a play action shot, dink and dunk the ball around. Shit ain't going to win.
Yeah.
It's not.
The only thing that I've seen like impressive out of Notre Dame is that safety, Kyle Hamilton. He had a pretty good game.
The
2
All-American.
picks. Yeah. He's about the only.
Yeah,
good,
I mean,
the
he's
only
solid.
bright
He's a solid safety. He's very rangy. He's extremely athletic.
But
he's,
one player can't make
Oh
a team.
no! But he's
No.
at least one of the bright spots that I'd seen on the
Yeah.
whole team. Other than that, they're just meh.
Well,
They're the same. Same as always.
Well, I can get away from that game. It was just like it was great to see Mackenzie Milton back on the field.
Yes, it was.
I mean, because I remember seeing that that injury.
It was rough, man.
It was rough, and I tell you the truth, I didn't even think he would probably walk.
Yeah, kudos to the kid.
Yeah.
He's
No,
worked hard to
they-
get back where he's at, and he looked solid last night. I mean,
his surgeon was at the game,
yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
and it took like 3 medical teams to get him to where he's at today.
yes, it's sort of like people were saying. It's kind of like the Alex Smith thing in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of feel good story that you just didn't think he was going to play again, and he's out there and he got it
Yeah.
done, man.
Oh yeah, and tell you the truth, we'll get to see him play a little bit more.
Yeah,
when the future
I think so.
hits.
It's gonna be hard to keep him off the field after that.
Yeah, after that performance, it was
They
like
need a game changer quarterback. That's why I got like irritated when I seen the younger kid was starting. 'Cause I really didn't know. I could have sworn I'd seen where Milton had the job.
And then they're going to talk about how he was trying to love the game of football again. I'm just like, yeah, Florida State's fucked.
Well, and they the last couple of years, they haven't had a legit quarterback since Jameis.
Yeah.
That was the last time because they've just Francois was actually a pretty good quarterback. Actually, I forgot about him, but they didn't have an O-line for 2 years. And he got beat to shit, ruined that kid's career. He took a beating.
Say he don't have CTE.
This is one of the toughest quarterbacks I ever seen, man. So he just keep getting up and bringing it. But they really hadn't had a quarterback since Jameis. They've just constantly had this rotation of these young kids who're supposed to have a lot of potential and all this fucking shit, and they don't ever do anything. So I was glad to finally see Milton get a chance because
exactly.
I wasn't impressed with the other kid. I'm sorry I wasn't. He made a couple plays, but he was turning the ball over left and right too.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna win fucking games doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
And Mike Norvell showed that he's capable of turning them around. He could have done a little better last night against that game, but he showed that
there was a lot of positives and negatives on Florida State's side.
Yeah, it's the most positives they've had in a long time.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, if he didn't call that timeout, he would have had he would have been up 3 points at overtime.
Well, it also goes back to when they tied up the game. If that third down on that low snap right there, they were perfect position to
50-50
go
ball
win that
right
game.
there.
They were.
If you don't have that, who knows? Maybe he goes for fourth. If they get, if it's like a 4th and 2 situation, he might have went for it and put it on the line right then and there. But you never know.
Yeah.
But it still showed that Florida State get a positive start. Nonetheless.
Oh yeah. I mean,
At the end of the day, Notre Dame can go to hell.
yeah,
That's what it amounts to.
yeah.
Done with those fucking guys, man.
Even
Well, they'll be especially after the kind of weak play from all the other top 5
Oh
teams.
yeah, they'll probably jump up to like 5 or 6.
They'll be in that mix of right there.
Well,
right
they
down the
play
coast.
Wisconsin in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's going to
I
be.
think it's week 3. I think they play Wisconsin.
week 3 they play.
damn, week 3 is going to be fucking.
I think
solid.
Wisconsin's
They're gonna
gonna
have
fucking. I think Wisconsin probably takes them, even though I have no faith in fucking Graham Mertz. It's gonna be a battle of the shit quarterbacks. But right now, you look at how Wisconsin's defense played.
I was about to say Florida State gave them a challenge.
Yeah.
Much less Jim Leonard out there
yeah,
and his
precisely.
defense. That's not a good matchup.
good
for them.
fucking luck.
Come on, better show up. That's all I got to say.
Oh
He fucking won't.
But nonetheless, that's the first week of not SEC. Well, I mean, yeah, that too, but college. Now we're getting ready for the week 2.
Pretty solid week.
Let me pull these up and look into all the week, what we got coming up. If it loads.
So about the Fresca thing.
Y'all quit hating on my Fresca.
I could use a little bit of a top off.
If y'all ever need a cold or refreshing beverage, go to your fucking local Walmart and get some Fresca.
I'm gonna tell you, when I get home in the evening, I get to turn on some Marvin Gaye, crack open a nice cold Fresca, put my feet up, smoke a Virginia Slim, pure inner peace.
All right, starting off with a Friday, we're getting to see Eastern Carolina again against Kansas. That's going to be a win
Oh,
for them.
wow, that's interesting because we all talked about the shit show Kansas had, and East Carolina got fucking boat raced last week. Really shit the bed and
Oh,
disappointed
shit.
me so bad.
Not my bad, not East Carolina, Coastal Carolina.
Oh, shit.
Well, never mind.
Coastal
then.
Carolina
Yeah.
skull fucks them. They're going to lay an egg around their fucking head, man. The blue chickens are going to come out fucking squawking, okay? That's a no-brainer for me.
Oh yeah.
Because I think, what is it, when Kansas damn near lost to South Dakota, was it South Dakota State, was it? I think they're the Jackrabbits.
Yeah.
He almost lost to the Jackrabbits. What the fuck is that?
That's the biggest game on the Friday schedule. They got Duke plays NC A&T, North Dakota, Utah,
Duke loses.
Utah State, and then you got UTEP against Boise. Boise might lose that one. UTEP's 2-0.
The fucking Miners, get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
Now off to the Saturday games. The big one right off the bat. Well, that's our Mac Daddy game of the week. So
Yeah, we can't. No, we
yeah,
can't.
we'll
get the
pass
hell out
that.
of
So
there.
starting off, we get to see Auburn against Alabama State. Let's get to see what they can
Alabama State all the way. I got no faith in Auburn.
do. Get to see South Carolina against East Carolina.
Yeah, see, there we go. That's that should be a
South Carolina.
slash and wimps. I'm taking Gamecocks in that all
This
day.
is going to be probably a loss in my opinion. Tennessee against Pittsburgh kicks off at
I seen that, man. That's,
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm taking Pitt in that. Like I just didn't see enough from Tennessee last week for me to have faith that they beat Pitt. Man, Pitt's actually got a pretty solid squad. So
Fuck Tennessee.
I think is it at Pitt?
I think it's at Tennessee. They got Pitt as the 3.5 favorite.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Well, there you go. Get your shit together. Walk up them fucking stairs, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's at Tennessee.
Oh well, whether it's in sloppy top or not, I'm fucking taking Pitt.
Let's see what we got going on. Florida plays South Florida. That should be a win.
Yeah, obviously, because South Florida again completely fucking let me down last week. I just
yeah,
knew they were
no
going to
doubt.
take North Carolina State, and they got fucking destroyed.
We'll get to see Notre Dame take on Toledo, which is going to be a win.
That's how fucking Toledo gets that.
I mean,
shit.
I'm going to pick Notre Dame, but we all know again Toledo's another one of those small schools, man.
No,
And
I'm
the way
go-
this
no, I'm going-
week one went, man. I don't know.
I'm going upset city. Toledo.
We get to see UAB against Georgia.
Okay, this is a super sneaky game to me, and of course I'm going to pick Georgia. I think Georgia ultimately wins the game.
They would.
Because the talent gap is going to be insane. We've seen what that defense looked like. But the only reason I'm saying that this potentially could get interesting, Georgia's coming off of a 4-quarter slugfest. You got a lot of questions on offense trying to get figured out. 11 a.m. kick, probably some fatigue coming over from that game. And UAB looked great last week.
Yeah, they did.
fucking peckered Jacksonville State. I thought it was going to be a great game. They shut them out 31-0. So, man, sleepy Saturday morning game right there that better look out for Georgia. You better make sure them guys are locked in. They don't overlook them because UAB could sneak up and fuck their whole season up. And that would just make my entire year. Again, that would be such a Georgia thing. They were riding high off that Clemson win, and UAB comes down and fucking smokes them.
We get to see some more SEC Pac-12 matchup.
God.
Texas A&M and Colorado gets to play.
Well, fucking Haynes King throws 3 picks again. Fucking look out. Maybe Buff City. I mean, I'm gonna take A&M ultimately. I'm assuming they should fix some of their issues, and Haynes King locks it in a little bit. But still, I mean, they don't want to come out there dicking around. I mean, hell, they just about lost this last week for a little bit. So
Going on to Cincinnati, plays Murray State. That's going to be a win by Cincinnati.
Yeah.
yeah, Murray State has no fucking shot there. I don't think.
Penn State goes against Ball State.
Yeah, that's Penn State all day.
Then we move on to Alabama against Mercer.
Better be a fucking win.
After,
Obviously, taking Bama, but I go, oh, I'm gonna pull my fucking hair out. We pull that move.
after the game Bryce Young had, come on now.
And then we get a big game against in the state of Iowa. Yeah, Iowa State against Iowa. That one's gonna be, I don't know at this point, because Iowa State didn't really do too hot last
No,
week.
they didn't
or
look
the week
very
one.
good. 16-10 win.
Yeah.
That's tricky. It's tricky.
They got Iowa State a 4-point favorite, so
Wow, I'm kind of surprised.
yeah,
on
I
that.
was thinking that myself.
'Cause it's at Iowa, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at
Yeah.
Iowa.
Yeah. Oh, that's surprising.
Well, to tell you the truth, I take Iowa because of their defense. Their defense looked promising. I mean, it was just they was getting after the ball.
I'm going Iowa State. Probably gonna regret this, but the only reason that I'm going Iowa State, they did look sluggish last week. They didn't look like the team we expected. I'm gonna attribute that to week 1 jitters, still getting back in the groove. I just think at the end of the day, you do have Brock Purdy, you do have Breece Hall. I just can't see them guys both having bad games 2 weeks in a row, right? I'm just putting house money that one of them gets going, and that makes the difference. I know Iowa's defense looked good. I'm not saying they're going to hang 50 on them, but I feel like they go in there, they find a way to win. Because I'm surprised they're favored because I feel like most people are going to pick Iowa. But I think Iowa State cleans it up and gets it going.
We get Clemson, NC State. See if DJU can bounce back and show
Played
his
NC State?
No, SC State. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say there's gonna be a damn upset alert on.
Yeah, obviously you expect Clemson to bounce back. Oh
Yeah.
God, if they lose that game, oh shit. Definitely kiss the playoffs goodbye. But
Yeah,
they'll end up burning Death Valley to the fucking ground. They lose that game.
Oklahoma against West Carolina. Maybe that won't be a close game.
That shouldn't. Surely they'll round into form for that one.
Yeah,
I definitely take OU.
they,
I think
they
they take
should
it going
bounce
away.
back. They should bounce back. I mean,
Yeah, Wisconsin against Eastern Michigan. Then you go on to Miami against Appalachian State.
Yeah, I see that, man.
Oh,
that might
Miami
be-
might start 0-2, dude.
yeah,
Because
that's,
App State looked good last week. And it's like I was telling you guys the other day. At least I know I told Leonard. I don't remember if I told you, G-Tuck. But you know, when App State moved into FBS, you know what their record is ever since they moved in?
what?
70-20.
Well, that should.
And you know,
yeah.
most of those losses have came against these bigger matchups when
Yeah.
they get. So they're probably realistically like 70-12,
Yeah,
something like
pretty-
that. You
yeah,
know?
so these guys are the real fucking deal.
They are, man, and that's what I'm saying. Miami, they didn't look worth the shit last week.
No,
I know
they
it was
didn't.
Bama. I get that, but King didn't look good. It ain't like he made some plays and they just didn't get it done.
You
He
really
looked
couldn't
like
take any
trash.
positives out of that Miami
No.
game.
No, and your fucking head coach wants to make excuses. It's like a Jersey Shore fucking stunt double. I'm so fucking done with Diaz. I'm done. App State, I'm picking it. I'm calling it right now. App State fucking smokes them. The U is not back.
Then we get to see.
He's killing you with the. He fucking is, man. I'm telling you.
Then we get on to a future SEC matchup: Texas against Arkansas.
Better
That's,
look out.
That game's gonna fly under the radar, obviously, because the
Yeah.
Iowa State Iowa game, the other
Yeah.
game we'll talk about later. But that's gonna be a good game. I'm interested to see that.
I'd say true that, like I said, better look out. Arkansas is gonna come in and fucking fist them.
That's a hard pick to me too, because Arkansas got off to a little bit of a slow start, but then they turned it on.
Yeah,
KJ Jefferson played pretty good down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed to kind of get his rhythm about him, and then of course we know Texas beat a solid Raging Cajun team. I'm sure they're favoring Texas in that game. It's at Arkansas too, is it
Yeah,
not? I'm pretty
I
sure.
believe it is.
Yeah, you know what?
That's at Arkansas.
I'm going Arkansas, man.
Texas is.
I think it's a tight game, but
yeah.
I think Arkansas finds a way to take it. I know Sarkisian's a good coach, but I don't know. I feel like that game is going to mean a lot more to Arkansas.
Texas is a 6.5 point favorite over the
a 6.5.
over Arkansas. It's not much.
No, it's not much at all.
Yeah, I was surprised they respected Arkansas that much. But I will say that Arkansas is the more physical team. That makes the difference. I think that SEC physicality kicks in late in that game.
I just seen this game. This game might be interesting considering how they played week 1. NC State against Mississippi State.
Oh, shit.
NC State takes it all.
Yeah, look, I'm wanting to go NC State right now, and I know that because the thing is, you say, well, they did that to South Florida. Well, I mean, I say we, but State played fucking La Tech, and they almost lost in their own backyard, down 3 scores in the fourth quarter. So I'm going NC State, man. They looked more impressive. Let's be honest, they dominated.
NC State's a 2.5 point favorite right now.
I mean, I'd favor them.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Whoever done that is not a dumbass.
No. I mean, maybe State shows up and actually handles business, but I got to see it happen first. I
Yeah,
mean, after
exactly.
last week, I have no faith in them right now.
Oh, no.
Especially on defense, obviously.
Well, we can all agree the SEC is fucking weak.
Right now, it looks like
It
it. Yeah.
look- they
But it
look
ain't just
so
us,
weak.
though. A lot of conferences got off to
Yeah.
a bad start, though.
Yeah.
Ironically, the Big Ten probably got off to the best start right now, which
Yeah.
is in the Pac-12. Who would have fucking guessed that?
Yeah.
We get to see North Carolina, see if they can bounce back against Georgia State, see if Sam.
I fucking hope so. If not,
Sam
Mac Brown's
Hawkins.
going to pack his fucking bags halfway through that game.
See if Sam Howell can live up to the hype that's been talked about this whole off season. Maybe he can get his game back.
Well, right now, I know we all had him in our top 5s of Heisman candidates.
Yeah, he's fucking out now.
Yeah.
I ain't riding the UNC train no more. Not until they show me fucking something.
We got a SEC matchup, Kentucky against Missouri. That should be a pretty all right
I got
one.
Yeah, that
Kentucky.
should be a good game.
I say Kentucky.
Yeah, I feel
Is
like
that at Mizzou?
no, it's at Kentucky.
Hmm.
Kentucky's 5.5, or no, 5-point favorite. So I'm taking Kentucky on that one.
I'm taking Drinkwitz. I think Mizzou gets it done. I have more faith in Connor Bazelak than I do the banana-eating son of a bitch around the other side. So, I mean, he looked pretty good last week, but it was UL Monroe, so I'm not going to buy too much into that.
Yeah, what y'all don't know is there's a video of him eating a damn raw-ass banana. So
Yeah, if he comes in there toting a sack of fucking dope bananas, look out.
We get to see Ole Miss against Austin P.
A shit fest.
I don't know.
Yeah, sounds like a ass whipping. What that sounds like.
LSU goes against McNeese. Maybe they can get back on
I'm
track.
going to pick LSU
yeah,
because it's fucking McNeese, but I mean, who would be surprised if they fucked it up? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that game's at least close for a half, just because unless they learn how to fucking tackle within the next week.
yeah.
This game would seem like an okay game if it wasn't for Washington shitting the bed against Montana. But you got Michigan against Washington.
Oh, Michigan and Washington?
Yeah, Michigan and
gonna be-
Washington.
That's a fucking toss-up. Even
Yeah.
I know, like, they just lost to the Montana fucking Grizzlies, which is just unbelievable. But, I mean, I'm not buying in on Harbaugh after last week either. You know, you beat the shit out of Western Michigan. Yeah, you're fucking supposed to. But it even took them a while to get running, too.
Yeah.
Western Michigan was in that
Oh,
game
yeah,
for a
yeah.
while. So, I'm going to go with Michigan only because they did have a win and didn't lose to somebody like Montana. But I would not be surprised if Washington comes away with that game. I think it's a toss-up. It's anybody's game going to the fourth quarter,
I have
probably.
to say a toss-up, but I mean, Michigan because they got a W.
Yeah, because we can always count on Harbaugh to show up in the games that matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get to see Florida State, see if they'll start Mackenzie Melton for the rest of the year against Jacksonville State.
Okay.
Obviously, they should boat race them because, again,
Yeah.
we've seen them get waxed by UAB and the way that they just contended with Notre Dame.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good tune-up game for Mackenzie Milton if they just
Yeah,
do
yeah, I mean, I hope-
decide
yeah.
to start him.
I think they should, too. But, yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a good one to really get his feet wet as a actual starter of the whole game.
Yeah.
This next game, can we potentially see Vanderbilt go 0-2? They go up against Colorado State.
0-2.
No one too.
0-2.
Don't doubt it.
I got no faith after last week. If you lose to East Tennessee State, who even knows what their mascot is? It's probably the East Tennessee State Macaroons or some stupid shit. I have no faith in them. At
They
this
actually
point.
got Colorado State a touchdown favorite.
Yeah,
in that
see,
game.
there you go. There you go.
Moving on to another
Sad.
decent game that could be a surprise shootout. BYU against Utah.
Yeah, that could be a great game right there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's a rivalry game too. That's called the Holy War, I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
I
sure.
think so.
Yeah, that'd be a solid game right there. I'm gonna go Utah because Utah actually looked really good in their win.
Yeah.
Handled business like they should have. So I'm gonna go with Utah. They have the experienced 25-year quarterback too, and Charlie Brewer. Yeah, I'm gonna take them. But I think it's probably a pretty fun game.
Round off the next two games in the top 25. You got USC against Stanford and Arizona State against UNLV.
I got USC.
Yeah, I'm gonna go USC because Stanford, man, they've been pretty rough the last few years. They've not been the
Yeah.
Stanford we were used to. You know, there for a while I compared them to SEC teams physically in the trenches.
Can we all agree with that? We're actually going to see a USC team going 2-0.
Yeah, kind of crazy to think that, but yeah, looks like it. I mean, again, I'm gonna go SC too because Stanford's been down recently,
Yeah.
and you just beat a really good San Jose State team.
And
So
then Arizona State should just beat the shit out of them.
yeah, Arizona State's handling UNLV. I mean, they just lost to Eastern Washington, so
Yeah.
there's no fucking way that
Yeah.
Herm Edwards is fucking that one up.
So that pretty much rounds it off for all that week. Now we're getting on to the Cat Daddy, Mac Daddy game of the week. We got Ohio State against the Oregon Ducks.
And why the fuck is game day not this game?
I don't know.
That's
yeah,
what I
I meant
wanna
to
know.
say that earlier. Yeah, game day is actually at the Iowa State game.
I mean, I know it'll be cool for them to go there at Iowa because it's different. You know, it's
Yeah.
not a team that gets that kind of love. But again, this is going to be a loud ass game, man.
This is-
First
yeah.
full capacity game back in the shoe. Oof.
A
This is
bunch
like
of
a playoff-
questions
This
that
is
need
like
to
a
be.
playoff game.
It really is, yeah.
A bunch of questions need to be answered by Ohio State and that C.J. Stroud, and he's going up. Well, no, I don't think Thibodeau is going to be able to play.
He's
with.
questionable. I think he plays, though. I didn't think his injury was that bad last week. I just think maybe at the time they're like, fuck it, we're not going to risk it because, again, you do have a big game like this coming up.
Yeah.
I think he plays. If he doesn't play, then you need to be really worried because he's probably going to miss a long period of time. But I think he goes, and he could make a huge difference in this game by getting C.J. Stroud off his game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Minnesota got him off his game, and they didn't have – Minnesota didn't have anybody that could win one-on-one pass rushes.
No.
Right? Like,
No.
it was all scheme blitzes that was getting to him. So you stick a guy like that out there that can just beat his man and get to him and cause pressure by himself alone and then free up other guys, too, as he gets double team. Yeah, I mean, they could give them some fits.
Definitely a guy like him. He's top 10 favorite pick
He's top 5
top
right now,
five,
yeah.
for the NFL draft.
Yeah.
So he's
Looks like a Chase Young type defensive end, basically. He's just one of those speed hybrid guys that just kills you.
Complete fucking monster.
I want to see if their DBs can hang with their receivers. Again, I think that's the biggest thing. If they can actually sell out to stop the run and play man-to-man bump and run and hang with them, I ain't saying that they got to shut them down completely. But if they can just contain the really big plays,
Yeah.
the chunk plays, and they're still going to get some here and there, but you just weather the storm, I think they got a chance. I mean, you just got to make Stroud throwing tight windows. That's what I seen last week. I want to see him, and he can do it. He may come out and throw dimes all night. Who knows?
Yeah, there's no telling.
But he didn't do that last week.
no.
So until I
No.
see him do it, I'm not sold on him yet. I mean, of course, he should be able to do it. He's got a great wide receiver, corpse up there. I mean,
Yeah.
with Njigba Smith, Chris Olave, and Garrett Wilson. I mean, those guys, all three are studs, filled with speed too. But again, it's going to come down to that if they can contain them. Basically, that's the big thing. And Oregon could have played better last week. QB could have played better last week.
Yeah.
But it's his first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his first game. So, I mean, we'll just have to see. I mean, obviously, I think he'll be better.
I think I'm still going to have to pick with Ohio State on this one. I don't know. I just don't.
I hate to pick them too, but I'm going to have to. And this is the only reason right now I'm picking them. This is the only reason. It ain't really got to do with the things we just talked about with the receivers and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. It's just because it's at the shoe, first full game capacity. That
True,
place is
true
going to
that.
be fucking crazy.
It'll be hard for any team to go in there and
Yeah.
win.
It is. But especially the first one,
Yeah.
that's rough. That's
Yeah.
a fucking rough go for Oregon.
But either way, well, I'm gonna go at. I mean, Minnesota. I picked Minnesota last week,
I did too, damn it.
and I mean, we was nearly right.
Yeah, I mean, damn
And-
close.
And like you was saying, it's going to be back at the Horseshoe. First full game, full capacity and everything. But even Oregon had a slow start. But like you said, it was the first game. But I saw a lot of
It's a
promises.
solid Fresno team too.
Yeah, but you gotta understand that too. But I'm gonna go with Oregon.
I mean, I hope you're right.
I'm
I
going
fucking hate Ohio
with Oregon.
Yeah, I would like to see Oregon winning, but
Well, I tell you,
I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying this. I'm going to be the opposite guy right here. I mean, what a hell of a fucking legend story can you tell your damn grandkids and and everything that Oregon came to the first full game at the Shoe
in over a year, yeah,
and then
got it done.
and then got it done against Ohio State.
See, this is the only other thing that worries me too, though. And I can make a case for Oregon. I can. And again, I hope you're right. Personally,
Yeah.
I'd love to see Ohio State go now. Again, I fucking can't stand them. Never have.
Yeah.
But the problem with me is too, if it even is tight, right, and it comes down to like coaching decisions, I'm not trusting Cristobal over Ryan Day. I'm not.
no.
I've not seen
Yeah, I
anything
can see
from
that. I
him
can see
yet that has proven to me that he is that elite of a coach, right? He's elite recruiter. He's kind of like Orgeron in a way, right?
Good
I
recruiter.
think he actually is a better coach, but still, he may do good. We hadn't really seen him in this scenario. That's the
Yeah.
thing. So he may prove his worth. He may make that call that shakes the whole fucking game up, and you go, "Wow, that was gutsy." You know, that was a great call. So it's possible.
We'll just have to see.
But based off the body of work right now, so I have to side with Ryan Day.
Yeah. I mean, that's hard. You can't really argue with that logic.
No, I mean, obviously we know Urban did a great job there, but I mean, you could argue that Ryan Day has took it a step further since he took over, honestly. I mean, they seem to have gotten even more dominant since he took it over.
Who's your Cat Daddy Mac Daddy player of the week, Dylan? Who do you got picked up?
Player of the week, I'm going to have to go with Brock Purdy. I think Iowa State gets it cooking this week. They get back on track against a really good Iowa defense. I'm not saying he's going to throw for 500 yards. But I think he comes out, has a well-rounded game, high completion percentage, picks and chooses his spots, and puts the ball where it needs to be and makes the plays they need to get the win. I think they probably win that game with like a 34-23, 24 win, something like that. I don't think they're just going to destroy him, but I think he makes the plays down the stretch and makes the difference because, I mean, let's be honest, if it comes down to quarterback plays at the end of the game, you're taking Brock Purdy, you're taking whoever the fuck Iowa's quarterback is. And Iowa's quarterback actually didn't play that great last week. He was okay, but it was mainly running game and defense that won the game per usual, which is fine. But I think Iowa State gets it rolling. Brock Purdy bounces back, has himself a big game because he's another guy nobody's talking about, which they didn't get off to a good start. But still, that's who I got this week.
What about you, Garrett? Who do you got as your player of the week?
I'm looking them up.
Jesus, man. Come on now. Do you got them figured out? Or
I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, for God's sakes, I had a rough day today.
I'll just go for mine since he's,
just go ahead,
since he's still researching, I guess.
Yeah, I'm researching. Yeah,
y'all probably ain't going to like this, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to say C.J. Stroud is going to have a big week this week.
Fuck off, Leonard. Go to hell.
I'm just saying, back at the shoe, first game back, I feel like Ryan Day is going to sit him down, talk with him, figure out the mistakes, and I feel like he's going to come back and have a pretty solid game.
I feel like I don't even fucking know you right now.
I know it. But
Ryan
I feel
Day
like
sits him down, slaps the shit out of him. Hey!
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Because honestly, after that game last week, he had to. He's gonna.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, he's gonna have a talk with him. I think. I mean, I still think people are giving him too much love.
I know. I'm not saying you're wrong because they did, but I feel like first game, first real, playing experience in college level. Especially in an environment that he was thrown into against Minnesota at home, the way them fans were, that's something that he was not prepared for, in my mind.
We gonna act like we didn't fucking just hear that. It's like you got a damn monster in the goddamn wall.
I don't know. It's probably Mila in there hitting the wall.
It's probably fucking Roscoe.
Probably. But yeah, I think C.J. Stroud. I think he's gonna have a big game. I think he's gonna.
I can see that, and he might come out and light the fucking world on fire.
I think he's gonna throw for 350.
Fuck.
And he'll have 3 touchdowns, maybe a pick, but that's what I'm thinking for.
He throws for a Chevrolet and 3 scores.
Treat with air.
All right.
How about you, Gary? You figure out who the hell you gonna have as your player of the week?
Not really, but I'm just gonna put a name out there. Let's see here. I'm just going to put Mackenzie Milton coming out,
Okay.
being, coming back and just getting his foot in the water. I should have put that. But either way,
You might as well just been like, he has a leg up on the competition.
Well, no, I mean, what I'm saying
That's
is,
fucked
yeah, that is fucked up. But no, I'm saying Mackenzie Milton, he's going to have a damn good game. He's going to prove to Florida State.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's going to solidify himself as the guy.
He's going to be the guy. And heck, you never know. He might throw 400 yards, 500 yards. Heck, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice to see him bounce back and have that type of game, obviously, I mean, He might come out and we might be talking about after the game, like he's the best quarterback I've seen since Ray Lewis.
Don't slash me because of this, because he had a foot in the door. But never mind.
Oh yeah, again, let's just throw it out there again. Miami, fire your fucking hire Ray Lewis. Problem solved.
Or Ed Reed.
If I say, yeah, his homeless ass was on the sideline hanging out, so I'm sure that turnover chain was his fucking idea, fucking goon. I was caught like I see it, man. That was fucking laughable. They got roasted for that shit, and they should have. I'm down 27-0. Let me pull out my fucking turnover chain. That was fucking pathetic. Till Debo snatched that motherfucker. He said, man, Diaz gonna cry in the car.
What chain?
So after week 1 of competition, we got to see some teams really show us some really unimpressive games.
Yeah.
So it brings my next question. Who is going to be y'all's playoffs picks right now?
It's
Who's
open.
in y'all's top 4?
Everything's open right now.
It's very open. It's extremely open. If anybody's got their top 4 and wants to go first, they can. I have mine, but
I got mine right there.
yeah, I do too.
But either way,
Well, go on, Garrett. Let's see what you got.
Of course, number 1, Alabama.
Yeah, no question.
I mean,
Everybody might as well just
That's
get that out.
my
Yeah.
one as well.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Everybody get that out of the way.
All right. Number 2. Well,
Probably everybody on this one too get it out of the way.
well, right now I'm going to put Oklahoma right now.
Yep.
Put Oklahoma.
Even though
I
they
still
had
had OU at 2 as well.
even though they had a rough patch, but it's game 1.
Yeah, I mean they didn't look great. It's I'm not giving them a total pass for it.
Yeah.
Give them half a one
Yeah.
because I expect them to bounce back and kind of get on track. But till they lose, I mean I have to have them at 2. So
I'll put Georgia at 2 right now.
Georgia.
fuck
Yeah.
off.
This is based on their defense, how they played. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Like number 3 and number 4 is just like I don't really know. Like it's such a toss up right now that it's just
It is. I have Georgia at 3. I still won't put them at 2 because again, I
got
get
Georgia.
it. They had a better win technically than Oklahoma, but
Yeah.
again, the offense looked same old
Not
humdrum
promising.
shit. Till I see that offense turn it up, I'm keeping them at 3.
yeah. I had Georgia.
Defense was magnificent, but again, offense didn't look good.
I'm putting Oklahoma at 3 for me. Now 4. That's just such a hard spot to put
Well,
4 right now.
for right now, I got Georgia. I had Georgia at 3, and I had Ohio State at 4. But here's my reason though, with Ohio State being number 4 is just like they're on their ass way out the fucking door right now.
Yeah, I have Ohio State at 4 as well, and I hated to even do that because, again, I can't stand the bastards. But the reason I did that is because,
Who else?
yeah, who else right now? Now, I still think it's subject to change. Most of it could change this fucking week, obviously.
Yeah.
But right now, they're the next team in line. I mean, you know it because right now, if the season ended today, they're getting in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And again, it sounds stupid to say that after 1 week, but even if it's 4 or 5 weeks from now, if they're still unbeaten, they're getting in.
Yeah.
Because this shit show that Clemson just started, and then the whole ACC going straight to hell,
Yeah.
is left it wide open now because Clemson's pretty much marked to not get in my opinion. They're going to need way too much help.
And tell you the truth, with Ohio State and everything, if I was Jeremy Harbaugh, I would be looking at the fucking tape with them in Minnesota. Like, hard.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too. I mean, I think most people should.
They need to take some notes, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
With the
they
Minnesota
showed
game,
they showed
because-
some things. Yeah,
Because to tell you the truth, I believe Ohio State showed their fucking weakness. Like, first game.
and the thing is, like, people want to say and kind of write that game off because like it was week 1, new QB and stuff, and I get that, I do, but. At the end of the day, I mean, this
It is
was the
Ohio
most
State, though.
lackluster opener we've seen them have in a long time, which usually they play shit teams. But even if you just go, okay, well, whatever, good team they play first time of the season,
I mean, it was a...
didn't look like that.
No.
That was anybody's game for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came down to the wire.
think I'm gonna have to agree with y'all. I was sort of on the fence with my number 4, but gonna have to say Ohio State. As
Like
well.
you said, who else? Like, who
I would
else?
say it had Texas A&M, but Texas A&M didn't really have a strong start.
See, that's my thing too. Which my thing really is right now. I don't think we're getting 3 teams out of the SEC in there, but
No.
I wouldn't rule it out. If it's ever going to happen, it could be this year. People are going to lose their fucking shit over it. But
Yeah.
if A&M was to actually pick it up and end up being the team we think they're going to be, and they finish with 1 loss, I think they're getting in. I mean, who the fuck else? I mean, I'd pick them over Clemson.
Yeah.
If they do an SEC schedule and lose 1 game, which would most likely be to us, and as long as they don't get absolutely destroyed, I'd pick them over Clemson.
Do you think Cincinnati? Do you think they're knocking on the door to get in or be right there?
To me,
on the 4?
yeah,
They
I do.
should be, but it's going to take a couple weeks before they start climbing up. I mean, they're going to move up after this week, obviously, because we have so much shuffling.
Yeah.
They're going to move Notre Dame probably to 6, which is bullshit. But I'd have Cincy over them right now, personally.
I would too.
I think if you put them on the field right now, Cincy fucking boat
Well, to
race
tell you
them.
the truth, right now I got Cincinnati at 5, 6. Like, probably, when the weeks are coming, but
Yeah.
I see them knocking on the door in the playoff picture.
Yeah, they start getting into their actual conference schedule. They're going to have some better opponents. I think that's when they're going to start moving up the chain.
Well, the way
and if the window opens again this year for them to get in there, fucking do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Don't give me another Notre Dame shitfest, please.
Well,
Yeah, for real.
the way this season is, I mean, going on, it's going to be some surprises at the weeks to come.
I think so, and I think if a scenario came up, which is possible, if it comes up at the end of the season, right, and that 4 spot's kind of open, right, and you don't know who you're going to put there, and let's say that Clemson, goes undefeated the rest of the season, which they fucking should.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, it's either a undefeated Cincy conference title champ, or a 1-loss conference champ in Clemson, or even a 1-loss conference champ in Cincy. I'm picking Cincy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up. You
I
had a
would.
national stage game to prove yourself. And the thing is, again, I feel like if they would have lost this Georgia game in a different way, it would be different. Right? If it was a
If
little
they
bit
would've-
more
yeah.
scoring going on and it was
say-
just anybody's fucking game,
But
even though it was only 10-3, anybody who watched that game knows it wasn't anybody's game.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Clemson was dead to fucking rights, especially that whole second half. You knew they weren't
It
going
was
to
like
win. It was obvious.
Like JT Daniels didn't even do shit.
Because they kept getting opportunity and opportunity
Yeah.
to show
They
something
couldn't
on
because their
offense.
offensive line was pure trash. I mean,
Yeah.
so I can't sit here at the end of the season if that was to happen and go, oh, well, they deserve it more. Why? Because they got fucking waxed by Georgia?
Yeah,
That's
no.
bullshit. Give Cincy a shot, man. Even if they do fuck it up and they get waxed, how are we going to know until we give them a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've already seen Notre Dame fuck it twice.
Yep.
And they already fucked it once 2 years ago. Should have been enough when Clemson absolutely just made a fucking mockery of them in that game. And then they turn around and get another opportunity a year and a half later.
Yeah.
So, again, you don't know till you give them a chance. So,
Yeah.
I mean, why not fucking throw them out there?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, guess that's a wrap on this week 2 matchups that we got going on.
Oh, it's, like I said, this college football season is going to be solid. And it's just,
Yep. Starting off pretty crazy, and I suspect week 2 to have some more surprises, I'm sure.
oh, yeah, no doubt. Well, anyways, y'all like the video, even though it's not a damn video. But also, we're going to try on a new platform, Anchor FM, and see what we can do with that. But either way, we're still going to be posting on YouTube, and y'all check it out. Like and comment, subscribe. We'll have our Twitter account.
Gonna try Spotify at some point too as well, but you guys just got to keep racking this shit up, man. Keep sharing it, keep getting the views up.
We need more listeners. I mean,
Yes.
I know our shit's long, but I mean, it's good. I mean, to me, it's fucking good content. I mean, but either way, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, send us a damn question
Yeah, absolutely.
if y'all want to. But either way, we're fucking out.